It's a daily rant with Cliff. I wanted to talk about the Finding Neverland video. I don't believe the two guys that are in there. And what I do also find curious is these guys defended Michael Jackson right up to the point where they needed money. As soon as they needed money, they started saying he did these things to him. Yet, the other kids that were there say he did not do that to them. Macaulay Culkin and Corey Haim or Feldman, whichever the fuck one's live, the Corey that's still alive, said he was there. He never had none of that shit happen to him either. But these two kids that defended Michael Jackson, all of a sudden, when they need money, they start saying, oh, Michael Jackson was a pedophile. He did this to me. While going to court and saying he didn't. So now that they're saying he did, that's perjury. If they are lying, or even if they're telling the truth and say that he was a pedophile now, after going to court and saying he wasn't, which got him off of a case, they need to go to jail. Period. It's simple. Perjury is perjury. You don't cut people slack because they say they were sexually assaulted. It's still laws that need to be followed here. But in my opinion, from what I seen, my bullshit meter went off the entire time. Everything they were saying, it was like it was, worked out. Like the two of them worked it out together and then went and told the story. It's very weird. But you can agree or disagree with me on this, but I personally think that it's bullshit. That this story was put out to defame Michael Jackson and make these two people money. The one guy was defending Michael Jackson all the way up till his career, his producing career and stuff, took a hit. And then all of a sudden, now, oh, Michael Jackson touched me because my career's in the shitter and I need money. It's ridiculous. And then you hear people say, oh, they did this because they're becoming fathers. I'm calling bullshit. They did this for the green dollar, the almighty dollar. That's it. They want money. It was the same when the kid's family decided, oh, we're not going to prosecute you, Michael. You can pay us $25 million and we won't go to court. Michael Jackson paid that money because his lawyers told him to and said it would cost him more to fight it in court. He wouldn't. But out of like 400,000 kids that went to Neverland, 4 have accused him of that. And 2 of them were adults when they did and had been defending him. And then when they got broke, they accused him. When they needed money, they accused him, which is interesting in my mind. And I can understand the first 2 families when they were kids. Though that's way more understandable. Families trying to get rich by letting their kid go and stay in a rich guy's room, knowing he's a little eccentric. But Macaulay Culkin and the Corey hung out with Michael Jackson when they were kids. Neither one of them say anything happened to them. And the Corey is not doing all that great on money. Macaulay Culkin, I guess, is doing fine. So, you notice the people that aren't hurting for money aren't saying this shit. They're saying, no, that didn't happen. So, you take it from people that were there. Do you believe the people that defended the guy and then when they needed money said he did something to him? Or do you take it from the 2 guys that were there that said, oh, that don't need money and said, he never touched us. He never did any of that weird shit with us. You gotta choose which way you believe. I personally, my bullshit meter was going off the entire time those 2 dudes were talking during that documentary. So I think it's bullshit. But you choose for yourself. That's a daily rant with Cliff. Have a good one.